everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. I'm really excited because it's nearly Christmas and I get so excited at Christmas. It seems to have faded a teensy bit as I've got older, but now I've got a son, I can get really excited again. So yeah, I'm going to do another Christmas look for you. I'm going to try and do one that's using slightly more affordable products because I know a lot of people, especially at Christmas, times are hard, you want to spend all your money on everyone else, and we suffer ourselves for it. So I'm going to try and do one which is slightly more affordable. Let me get started. If you're wondering why my skin's a little bit red, everyone always says, your skin's so red. Normally it's because I've just moisturised my skin and it goes quite red after I've moisturised it for some reason. Not because I'm allergic or anything like that. I think sometimes if you've got dry skin it just does. It'll calm down in about 5 minutes, but not before I've put this on anyway. So I have got Avon Ideal Shades Foundation. It's really lovely. Reasonable coverage, not too much. Comes in loads of shades. I'm going to pour a little bit onto the back of my hand. And then get a buffing brush and buff that into the skin. The colour that I'm using is Nude. It builds nicely, this foundation as well, so if you feel like it's not enough of one coat, you can leave it and then pop another one on top. So for Christmas this year, Ian and I have got matching Christmas jumpers. I went out and bought Harry a snowman outfit, so he's a little snowman. And Tilly, I got her a Christmas jumper and a little Christmas cracker bone. So I was like, oh, can we all dress up really Christmassy this year? Because I've never done that before, so we've all got Christmas outfits. I want to be like National Lampoon's Vacation. Slowly trying to persuade him to decorate the whole outside of the house with just lights everywhere, but he won't have it. I'm still going to keep... I've broken him down to wearing Christmas jumper this year, which is a big step, so I think slowly I will be able to get my dream lit up Christmas house. Must cost a fortune though to light. I do need someone to tame me, and otherwise I would get completely carried away with everything. Okay. Foundation right the way over the skin. And then I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Moisture Cover Concealer. I'll use Collections 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Or you can use, if you don't have that in your country, you can use Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation concealer, which is really lovely. All work brilliantly, so don't limit yourself. If you think I haven't got that in my country, I'm going to get a Samantha Chapman brush and run that under my eyes. Right, I'm not going to powder it into place yet because I'm going to use eyeshadow first and it may fall down slightly. I am going to take a little bit of Urban Decay eye primer and pop that on my lids. And just use my finger to blend that in. Next for the eyes, I have got Sleek Makeup Palette. This one is in Sparkle 569. And it has lots of sparkly colours in it. And I'm going to take the green here. Green for Christmas. Now, you can go out and get yourself a single green eyeshadow if you'd prefer, because all I'm going to do is use the green. These are about £6 a palette, and they do loads of other palettes with greens in if you can't find this one. I'm going to take a MAC 239, push it onto the eyeshadow, and then push that onto the eye. Just in a circular motion, so it's going right the way round. I'm going to then blend it. Now, if you want to if you've got blue eyes and you want to wear this, you can go for light purpley tone or purples. If you've got brown eyes, purple or green would look gorgeous. So, and this is for all colours, so don't feel like, oh, I can't wear that. They're quite strong, so anyone can. Then I'm going to take a MAC 217 and buff that in. It may take a little bit of moving, but perseverance, and it will. You can see how it's slowly starting to blend. I'm going to actually go back to my 239 brush and just pop a little bit underneath the eye too. If you don't like having it underneath the eye, leave this bit out. Now all these looks can be made to what you want them to be, so you don't have to copy us exactly. You know, sometimes you just may like the colour and you may see another look that you didn't use it underneath the eye, so you can use the different colours. I like that really rounded eye. So a little bit underneath the eye again. I'm then going to take a little bit of a dark green eyeliner pencil. This one's called Tarnish from MAC, but you can use anyone's dark green eye pencil as long as it's reasonably soft. I'm going to run that along the lash line, on both sides, top and bottom. And then a little bit inside the eye rather than a black. You can use black if you prefer. Then taking my 239 that I've already used, just buff that in to make it a bit deeper on top. And underneath the eye too. Next I'm going to take Eyeko Skinny Lash Mascara and pop lots of that on. brows, I'm going to take a tiny bit of MAC Taupe brow pencil. This is Impeccable brow pencil. I actually really like this. I've used it quite a bit in videos because it's nice and not too dark. When I've got a really dark eye on, sometimes I don't want too much on the brows, just a bit of shape. I'm going to run over it with a tiny bit of Beguile brow pencil from MAC. Just going to wipe a bit of it off so it gives a really nice shape to the brows, but also shows that there are brows there. Now I'm going to run a little bit of MAC Reflex Teal over the eyes. So I've got a bit of glitter, but it's still greeny toned. I'm going to use the same brush. I don't want it dirty anymore. Now you don't need to use this because the eyeshadow did have a lot of gold flecks in. So it's up to you. If you've got a matte eyeshadow that hasn't got the flecks in, you may want to use something to give it a bit of a glitter. And if you don't like glitter, don't put it on. Simples. So there's the eyes. I'm then going to powder the skin into place, and I have got a Luminous pressed powder from Sleep Makeup. I like this powder because it gives the skin still a nice healthy glow. It's got a slight sheen to it, so we're going to powder that right into place. So that makeup's not going to move, it's not going to budge after a few mulled wines. I'm then going to take a MAC blush powder. This one's in Harmony. You can use a sleek contour kit or anything that you've got. So don't rush out and buy stuff. Try and use what you've got at home. I'm going to run that through. The cheekbone. On the lip I want a tiny bit of colour but not too much, so I've chosen Avon Shine Attracts. This one is in P401, 401, and you can see it's like got a little bit of gloss around the outside and then a tiny bit of colour in the middle. So it doesn't come out too strong, but it's nice and moisturising. Because I get super dry lips in the winter. So there you have the finished Christmas New Year's Eve look. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic Christmas, and yeah, enjoy yourself, don't drink too much, and try and spare a thought for everyone else as well that's possibly not in as great circumstances as you, because you know, Christmas is a hard time for some as well. So lots of love and have a lovely day. Bye bye everybody.